There. Is that any better? Nobody knows I'm doing this right now, so this is fun. Yeah, I had Mr. Euthanol said, "Oh, you'll be streaming within a month," about 2 months ago, and I said, "I'm never going to stream. It's not going to happen. Ain't no way." And sitting there screwing around with stuff and tinkering around and stuff, I'm like, I wonder, how hard is this? So, like, reading messages and trying to do all that fun stuff all at the same time, that's a little difficult. I'm glad I caught you at the right time, though, because you are the most trusted person I have for doing this stuff. Alright, here we go. So I figure with you as my primary watcher, I guess, you can let me know if there is lag or whatever, if the voice is coming through okay, or any of that stuff. That way, whenever it comes time, if I decide I want to give the shocker to our mutual friend, then it'll all be ready to go, and I can be like, ta-da! The easiest way is just keep an eye on things right at the moment. I'm going to go through this whole run and then see what happens. It looks like nothing has updated on my primary screen unless I'm just not able to see that. Yes, that is the biggest thing I need right now is feedback and just intermittent conversation for the time. So I don't have a lot of content. I'm not going to have a lot of time to post content or whatever, but I figured this would be a good opportunity to play around, see what I can do, all that. You know what, we're going to go. No, I'm not going to go there. He's going to hot light. That's goofy. But yeah, just basically a full-on test session. Oh, I didn't realize I made that. Well, I guess anybody can pop in at any time if they want to, because I did not set this to private like I thought I originally had. So this is a public video. I can always remove it later if I dislike how it comes out or whatever. But so far, as long as I'm not having sound issues and the lag isn't bad. Oh, yeah. That's your, yeah. Might want to correct that before we publicly go public. I'm not sure how to, if that's a your end thing or if that's something I can assist with or. The even more fun part is my clan member doesn't realize that they are publicly being viewed. Let's see if I can do something here. No, I don't want to do that. Nope. It does not appear that I can do anything with your name. Poor Marks doesn't understand. That's alright. He'll figure it out after this video, eh? Oh wow, the latency is horrible. We're on level 3, and that looks like that's what level? I don't know what level that is. Oh, we're going on level 3, so it's not terrible, but it is definitely behind. Oh, okay, cool. I will say I do find it exceptionally difficult on my end to sit and have conversation essentially with myself, but I'm able to do the text thing, so that helps. Alright, 230. Okay, so we're at 451 on level 4 right now. I mean, naturally, I'm used to getting expert advice and talking to myself whenever that's required, but sometimes I'll just tell myself what I want to hear. That's true. That is very true. I don't foresee me personally being a content creator at any given point, like for monetization or anything like that. But who knows? It may turn into a online screen share, art share extravaganza or something, you know. KingKraken live at 5 with special guest Jatnyo. Live music from a trash can being beaten. That's also valid. I personally have never been one to be a big proponent of watching gameplay, but yes, it can and is. I would have a ton more fun in the group streaming aspect, 110%, because then it's like there's live interaction here, but then there's live interaction, like you and I interacting, and then people just joining in on the fun that way. I think I could have a lot of fun with that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go something supportive. Oh, actually, I don't have to go something supportive. Ooh, that'll make it willy waggy. I don't want to make it willy waggy. Oh, white. Well, let's go Wendell Man. All right, I've got to do this. I don't. It's a mistake, but I'm gonna do it. Ooh. Okay. I see where this gets difficult. exceptionally difficult because I am trying to stream, play the game, send messages, copy links. Yeah, definitely. I think maybe we should like turn this into a um, political show. Um, and the politics that we were discussing is the validity and logistics behind uh, cornstarch and the American flag. I don't feel that cornstarch should be used in the American flag because it's propaganda. Get good. where where the name is? I think I can. Oop, I cannot idly do the thing that I wanted to do there. Ah, what are you doing, Marvin? Marvin, help me, Marvin! Son of a gun! I'm clearing too fast. And this is going to be a horrible clear time because I'm not paying attention. All right. I'm going to send him a message. Okay. Level 6 is 6th in now heal. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Get it, got it, good. Pow. Whoops. Well, they did. You know, I forget which prominent figure from history said that the white man is the only one that can think cutting 2 inches off the top of a blanket and sewing it to the bottom makes the blanket longer. Then, of course, we're all familiar with the 9 most terrifying words in the English language. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Holy, holy shiitake! What? I did make this not designed for kids, so that should keep me from getting in trouble. Why did Marv scare that guy? Oh, never mind, because it's 6, and that's what I probably told him to a long time ago. Whoopsies. Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Poof, poof, poof. Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Oh, that's right. I don't even have to worry about dying. I just want to say that I have the best words. They're quite bigly words. All of the people like them. Jed, I gotta be clear, quite frankly. You're gonna be the big list of moderators, quite frankly. You're right up there with Elon. Oh yes, level 8. My nemesis. So looking at the audio, it appears that my decibels are maxing out. Does the sound seem to be okay? Yeah, I enjoy playing around with voices. That's probably one of my favorite pastimes. Whoop, ding bong. Do, 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 do. Yeah, go Marvin, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. What the doof? What did I say, fat man? I am not using game audio yet. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have the notorious voice sound issues that are prominent in other streams that I've been part and or watched. So I will have to add some background noise of some sort. I don't really have any right now, and I'm not really sure how to add that yet. So that might take some tinkering. We may have to have a phone call. I invited one of our other counterparts from the other chat circle on the Court of Deaths. See if they pop in. And I labeled it top secret. Yes, I don't want to overdo it, especially if I'm not going to do this a lot. I want to make sure I get the things that I need for 100% certain to be right. I want to make sure I get those right. And then music I can kick Spotify on in the background if I have to or something until I get the other part figured out. Which I'm sure the sound quality there would just be absolutely wonderful. That'll be a settings tinker and all that, I'm sure. Yeah, buddy. We've started a super secret organization for moderators. Fire in a hole. Whoops, there's a wall there. Oh, you're good. Just the little bit of feedback and a lot of minimal conversation has helped tremendously already. So, as you're able, feel free to continue. I may do this periodically. This isn't so bad, and definitely take your time and enjoy getting the kiddos down. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Why? Delete it. Get a whole stream status for stream settings. What can we do here? Alright, well, I'll just leave that alone for now. It's time, it's night. Alright, so I know you're in the midst of putting the chitlins down. I think so far that's a very short stream, but I'm showing an excellent connection. I am showing some latency. I wonder if I can. There we go. Excellent, analytics, excellent. Okay, good. I can hear, switch my gear. I may go ahead and end this one just as a good test run or whatever. I'll have to tinker with that sound stuff and maybe do a little bit of searching, but I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to tinkering with this a little bit. Let's see who's online. Ooh, I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. I can't do that. Can't do that. Man, no, I probably better not do what I was thinking there. Good deal. Yeah, we'll definitely do more. I don't know if I'm going to jump off just yet, but if you need to go, that's perfectly fine. Take care of the kiddos. I think I'm going to stay on for just a wee bit longer. See if I can get one more run in. That way I have a fairly decent idea. Oh, I didn't do that yet today. Whoopsies. Just want to make sure I've got enough to like watch and review or whatever. So that'll be good. See if I can beat my record on my first ever test stream. I would laugh exceptionally hard, more than likely. Yeah, okay. Actually, I want to try something real quick, just because I call malarkey on what I was told. Okay, out of curiosity, is the sound quality better this way? This won't be the land speed record setting run, but yeah. Oh, I said, was the sound quality any better this way? Or is it worse? I've changed my audio input method. Much worse. Okay. So that was correct then. All right, I'm going to change that back. That is curious. That's probably a setting I would probably have to. I bet you it didn't properly connect because of how I have the input set up. Well, actually, since I finished my solo there, I'm going to pick this back up. We're going to try something real quick again. Since we got time. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Try that. Okay, is that better? Cyber Demon speaking alongside me. Perfect. Okay. Well, I am going to go ahead and take that away then. I'm going to stick to the original. And I think I know exactly why that's happening. Yep, I think I know exactly what's causing that. The computer is apparently not picking up the heater running in the background, but my earbud is. That's interesting though. I'm going to have to email the company because that's supposed to block that sound out. So it looks like there's about a 30-second latency just from what I'm seeing on my end. See if this fella accepts the invite. Got everything set for solo runs. Won't tell the midnight rider, won't tell the one dumb lie, tell the rambler, the gambler. Ah, okay. Huh. So once it gets an input, it's treating it like everything's got to be picked up. That's interesting. But I suppose that's probably how all of it works. Well, there's like nobody on a Saturday night. That is strange. Oh, I have to. I don't know. I never read the event thing. So what did that pertain to? Like, what all did I have to do? Yeah, weirdos. Who would want to do something like that? That's yeah, yucky. This is so weird watching my gameplay at three different speeds. Well, I can definitely do that. I wonder if he is on right now. I'm gonna have to look online and see if he's online. I know his hours are different, but if he's on, I may just like send him a game invite. Yeah, that's a shame. Like when I see stuff like that, it's like I'm not a content creator. I am a dude that plays the game and enjoys it. I have some knowledge to share, but I'm not anywhere near the level of a lot of these other guys. And I know a lot of the big draw right now is the giveaways and stuff. And stuff costs money. So to be able to do that, it would take donors doing that stuff or to become monetized. And I'm not monetized. So that's going to be difficult. But for the sake of trying to help a fella out, I'm not opposed. Um, I would definitely, I would definitely do this at least on that level of frequency to aid and assist a fellow. And like we have said many, many, many times before, the the biggest factor in all of this is the community. Um, I play the game for my own personal enjoyment, but I like to help people. That's nice. I think, yeah, I think that's probably where the problem is yeah, that's another big thing too. Is the video editing. Um, that's going to be a catastrophe for me. I know nothing about that side of things. But yeah, sorry, I got distracted there. I'm sure you heard me hammering on the keyboard. Um, if you don't give people notice and you don't give people the time to do their videos and edit them and all that stuff, like I can slap out in a couple seconds here, throwing this together, go. Uh, well, I'll tell you what, we've got a pretty dynamic system going. you got a pretty dynamic system going here with what you and I work on together already. Uh, I would be entirely in favor of even more opportunity to team up and do more and better. So if this is another facet to make magic happen, I'm cool with that. It's just going to be, like I said, it's going to be on a limited frequency because work, life, all that fun stuff has to take the front seat. So I'm not going to be able to do a every week at 7 on Thursday or whatever. It's just too much to try and guarantee that. But for limited use and tinkering around, and maybe for the sake of doing a what do you call it? Brain farting. Doing a pop in like, oh hey, so and so from the community content creator Elgerbiter or whatever the code is there. There's a lot of possibilities of limited interaction where I wouldn't have to do regular basis unless somebody really wants to pay me like I don't know, 80K a year, then sure, I'll do this. If you want me to do this every night for an hour or two, I can do that. Don't count on it being edited, but if it is, then we'll have to kick a portion of that your direction, and that's totally fine too for being my lead editor and moderator. And then of course you'd be a co-streamer, so we may have to set up a separate stream so we can co-stream at the same time, so we can all around, and we could turn this into a big enterprise. I'm sure we could. Keep hoping that Chatneo guy gets freed up and can pop on, or um, you know, really anybody, just to give the casual going ons and whatnot. Really, it's only like 10. I was thinking it was closer to like 1,000. So there's another fun part of all this that I just caught myself doing. I've been speaking with our northern friends, apparently, apparently more frequently than our state friends, and I'm picking up the about and a, so that's fun. My pronunciation's getting a little more Minnesotan. Man, yeah, without music in the background, I think I'm gonna have to like get better at either being a constant talker, which gets boring and drones on for a lot of folks, or I'm gonna have to just put some music in here, or maybe even I don't know. There's a lot of different options I could do there. I could put on like the history channel in the background. That way, people are learning something while they're trying to enjoy a stream and not be bogged down. Huh. Oh, that's right. They did say they had some coming in from there. Well, I've had a lot of folks tell me that I should do more with my voice. Um, because it's kind of a wasted talent at this point. The old lady would like to see me start narrating books and things like that, so I could tinker with it this way. Hit copyright. Oh no. I don't even remember what I just said. Minnesotan. Talk about some Minnesota, eh? Man. But yeah, there's a pile of stuff that I could theoretically do here. Oh, playing music and History Channel. I got you. Yeah, I would have to. It would have to be the whatever the word is for the stuff that's free to use. There's a lot of that out there. Um, and then I could also lead off with the simple thing of this is not my content. I do not own this. I don't have any blah blah blah. I'm not getting monetized from this, and the whole disclosure. But I feel like that would take far too much. So the easier thing is to just use the content that is free for use, and leave her good at that. Wow, that was delayed. All right, well, yeah, free use, yes, definitely the stuff that I would be looking for. There's a ton of that. I've got copyright rights to some things too. I could make theme music and all kinds of goofy stuff. That's funny. That is hilarious. Man, I swear I just cleared another one of them. Did they nerf the trophy rewards? I feel like I was clearing like 3 of these and wiping out my daily tokens. So maybe I'll go for a short half-hour stream. I mean, I'm at showing 48 minutes total, but active view time, I could probably cut out part of that because I think part of that live time was set up and trying to get things going, and I accidentally prematurely kicked her loose. So that plays a factor for sure. Tree views, eh? Chat rate 0. Uh-oh. What happened there? My analytics changed. Yes, definitely. Everybody loves that. I think that's probably like the best part of the whole thing, if I was to guess. I'm sure there's some way that I could trim the front end off, though. Yeah, I'm showing 20 minutes almost of, real close to 20 minutes of just chilling. Yeah, there you go. This is not to be mistaken with as seen on TV. must have nerfed this, or I ran out of booster tokens finally. But I have a feeling that's not the case. I don't know. There's a lot of tinkering and playing around that I can do here, and I'm intrigued enough to do this weekly. Maybe not, but especially since I'm going to be taking a trip and stuff, that'll cut into that. But if I have the downtime, which is another big thing, yeah, right. If I have the downtime, which is definitely the big thing, especially with warmer weather coming, motorcycles to be ridden, events to attend, charitable organizations to attend to and manage, all kinds of stuff chewing up time. But if I have, like, even if I had an hour in the evening on, say, I don't know, say a Friday night or a Sunday, I could probably do something there. And let's face facts. Right now, my activity level beyond my 42,763 obligations is pretty low. If I have time to play the game, I have time to probably do a video while I play the game. I think once I get the what do you call it? Once I get the routine down, that wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Because right now it seems like it's like a three-step process to get just this level. But if I figure out the other factors, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't take too much to add the extra 2 steps or whatever, maybe even find a way to automate the extra 2 steps or 3 or whatever, whatever it actually turns out to be. But anyways, let's see, 52 minutes, average view duration 16 minutes 28 seconds, and that has stopped ticking. Why has that stopped ticking? Let's see, 7:50. Looks like we're all right here. I think I am going to cut the stream off for now. So to coin a phrase from a familiar face, KingKraken out. Feel free to message me on Discord.